Hello everyone. In this video tutorial we are going to talk about Cosmos Photoshop action set. So when you extract your zip downloaded file, you will have this folder here. So you will have actions, brushes, gradients, instructions, patterns, and this folder here you will need to copy and paste into your C drive. So you will need to copy it onto your computer local disk C. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do this first. So select it and copy and paste it here. So don't enter any folder. It needs to be passed into your C drive. Okay, so you will find it over here. So it says use by Photoshop actions, do not delete. So inside you will have everything needed for this action set to work properly. Okay, let's close this. Here you will have actions, so double click on this file to load it to Photoshop. Brushes, do the same for brushes, double click on it. Gradients as well. Instructions. In the instructions you have 10 tips. If you are a beginner, this will help you a lot, so try to use them whenever you can. In the readme file you will have the instructions on how to install the action, option A. If option A doesn't work for you, use option B. Then you will have how to install brushes, patterns, gradients, or any of the mentioned Photoshop presets. So here you will have how to install brushes, patterns, gradients, styles, contours, or whatever you need to load into your Photoshop. Underneath that you will have how to use this action set. So read this carefully. Every action is explained here. Underneath that you will have the important, what is important and what is the main feature of this action set. All actions from this Cosmos action set can be combined together without saving as JPEG or flattening the image. No layer interruption will occur. Be free to combine them all together in one file. This will allow you full control of your work. Okay, let's close this also. And you will have also patterns. So also double click on this file to load it to Photoshop. Okay, when you have load everything, here you will have the action set. You will have 22 actions inside. If you choose your brush, you will have new set of brushes loaded to your Photoshop. If you go to your preset manager and go to your gradients, you will have new gradients available. And if you go to your patterns, you will have 8 new patterns available. Okay, let's close this and let's see what this set of actions can make for you. Okay, this is the first one, the galaxy. It says brush on first, so what you need to do is to brush parts of your galaxy the for the action to be able to work properly. Here is some other examples of galaxies, different variations of colors and stars. Okay, let's move on. This action is nebula setup. I think this one is setup 2 in the cluster. The next one is setup 3 in the cluster also. For this image I used as a background nebula setup 3 in the cluster, and I applied the earthly planet, no brushing, so just play the action and this planet will occur. And I have applied this sun here. It is this action, sun star type 1. Okay, let's move on. This is the nebula setup 1, brush on 50% as a background. So nebula setup 1 is a background, and I have added all 5 planets you have here. It's earthly, rocky, frozen, gas and ring planet. Okay, let's move on. Here I have made just an example to show you that this stardust, small, medium and large, can be used on ordinary images. It's also a brush on effect. It says brush on first. Whenever it says brush on first, make a new layer and brush over it. Brush and you don't have to rename your layers. Okay, let's move on and we will discuss the details of all those actions. Let's close all and let's make a new file. New, let's say I want inches, I want pixels, and let's say 5,000 by 3,800 pixels, resolution 300. Okay, this is our new file. Actually, I would like to make a background black, and let's play the galaxy. To do this galaxy, to speed up this video, I will use the one that I have already created. It's in the file that we have pasted in our C drive. So open it, go to Galaxy, and here it is. Open it with your Photoshop so you can see how it looks. So when you brush, try to mimic some to make something like this, or you can use this one, this exact one, to do your work. Okay, let's paste it here, and what you need to do, let's make our rules and let's move this into our middle. So what you need to do is to move your painted area, or the middle of your galaxy, in the middle of your working field. Okay, now you have the background and layer 1. You don't have to rename, it can have any name. So let's play the action. Open your action panel, open your actions, and choose Galaxy Brush On first. So we have brush first, and now we play the action. Now I will pause this video, so see you in a bit. Okay, so the action is done, and let's see what this action has created for us. Okay, let's collapse all folders. So what you will have, basically, it's very simple. You will have clouds, stars, and central lights. Stars are divided by the background stars and galaxy stars. Let's start with galaxy clouds. You have 3 clouds. You can change their colors here. So if you double click on this icon, this color panel will open, so you can choose your desired color. And let's make something like this. Okay, let's close this. Let's go further. Now here we have stars. These stars you cannot change. These stars are, as you can see, star 1, and underneath that you have star 1 glow. Star 1 to star 4, the number means their size. The 1 is the smallest, and the number 4 is the largest. Okay? These you cannot change. But the background stars, you can change their size here. So scale this to change their size. Let's go to 100% just to demonstrate. Okay, and here you can change one of the new 8 buttons you have. Okay, when you change, here's what you have. Okay. Let's close this. Let's go further. Now here we'll have the central light and the central light 2, second one. The first one is let me just see. The first one is the large one, and the second one is the small one in the middle, small but strong. The radial colors are giving the image a bit more color variation, and it gives an orange look to the middle of our galaxy. So as you can see here, we have applied to our clouds more like bluish colors, but in the middle the orange color remains. So you can change that color. This is the overall hue saturation, but if you want just to change the color of your central lights, hold down your Alt key and wait for this icon to appear. Then you click, and you will control only this color here with your hue saturation. So let's change it. As you can see, let's make it something like this. Okay, here you have overall levels. With your overall levels, you can change the intensity of your lights, so you can increase your lights or decrease your lights of your galaxy. Also, you can play with other handle, so play with these values and see what suits you. Okay, this is about galaxy, so you can add to your galaxy sun-star type 1, type 2, or single star type. We will discuss this in a bit. Okay, you can also add some planets here, there, wherever you like. Okay, we will discuss this just in a moment. Okay, this is about galaxy, and what I wanted to show you is what I said earlier. All of those actions can be combined together, so you don't have to save this image as a JPEG and load it again to Photoshop, play other actions. Imagine for every actions that you have to do this, it will be painful. So I have managed to do this. Okay, let's apply. We will not flatten the image, we will leave all those layers. Just go to select and deselect layers, so no layers, it requires that no layers is selected. Okay, let's try to apply just to test what I claim. Let's apply this startup one. And let's wait for action to finish. Okay, here's our star. Okay, and no layers have been interrupted with one another. So here we have our star layers, and here we have our galaxy layers. Nothing has changed, and you can apply this as many times as you like. Here's our star, our sun. Okay, let's delete it. Let's try another one. Go to select and deselect layers, so no layers are selected, and let's apply, let's say, sun star type 2. Let's wait for action to finish. This is also a little bit larger action. I will not pause this video, so you can watch it go. Nothing interrupts with other layers, so everything works as I I plan. Okay, let's see. Sunstar Type 2, and you have here your galaxy. So no interruption, no layer interruption or whatsoever. Everything works as planned. So, by the way, let's see this Sunstar Type 2 and discuss what this action have created for us. Here we have flares. We have three types of flares. We have 4 side polygon flares. If we turn off this one off, you can change the color of it. Okay. Here we have 6 side polygon flare, and here we have 8 side polygon flare. Also, you can change colors on all of them. Okay. So let's make this star blue, for example. So we have turned on the 8 side polygon. So what we'll need to do here in the rays folder, you will have Sunstar with 2 rays. So let's see what it is. 2 rays, with 4 rays, with 6 rays, and we will leave on the 8 rays. The 8 rays layer. Okay, let's close this, and this is the gradient fill that will fill your rays. So if you made your flares blue, it's appropriate to make your flares also blue. So let's find one with blue. Yeah, I think it's this one. Okay. So let's move on. I will delete those now. And let's move on from our galaxy to our Nebula Setup 1. It's say brush on 50%. We are not going to brush first. We are going to play the action. And the action will create a setup for us to paint. So now it's brushing time. Now you will be asked to paint the area where you want the nebula to occur. Layer mask is already created and selected. So what we are going to do now, we are going to paint over our mask. Appropriate brush preset is already selected, so I have made a brush preset that is suitable for this action. Set your brush opacity value to 50% and paint. Once you're done painting, click play button again. Tip for this action: do not change your brush or brush preset. Paint with multiple brush passes. Okay, we'll say stop. Let's decrease the size of our image. So this is our brush preset. So let's paint our nebula. In the middle, as you can see here, we have a central light. So keep in mind that this central light will be more visible once the action is done. So let's paint over our mask. So we will paint something like this. Okay. It says with multiple passes, so that's what I'm doing now. I will add some clouds everywhere. You will see just in a moment why am I doing this, to create a deeper look of our nebula. The area that you want the clouds to appear more visible, go with multiple white foreground passes. Now we will change to black foreground. And do it a couple of times. We'll change to white. Just to make these variations more distinguishable. Okay. Let's get back to white once again. Okay, I think this will look nice. Okay, and let's replay our action from where the action has stopped. Okay, let's click play. Now I will pause this video, so see you in a bit. Okay, the action has finished, so let's see what this action has created for us. As you can see, that is why we have changed the foreground and the background color for our mask. So the mask has properly masked our clouds. So you can see the deepness of this nebula. And let's see our layers, what we have here. Okay, we have our background. So as you can see, our deepest nebula is not pure black. You have this color. You can make it pure black if you want, but I don't like it to apply a pure black color. Okay, those are the clouds. This is the mask that we have painted earlier. Those are our clouds. That is painted with the gradient. You can also choose one of other gradients. Okay, let's zoom out this a bit to see what we are doing. So let's try some other gradients, as you can see here. Choose one of the first three. Others are not suitable for this, so So the first three are suitable for this type 1 nebula. Okay? I'm not going to change the colors, I'm gonna leave it as is. This is the central light, as we said before. So you can see what we did now. Let's move on. These are the light lines. So let's go to 100% and see what are those. Let's turn them off. As you can see, those are those lines that are appearing kind of everywhere. As you can see here. Okay. Now we have the electric and the electric glow. Electric is let me show you here. Here they are. Electric is a pattern, so it is the last one. Okay, you can change the scale, so make it smaller or bigger, but I do not recommend that because under the electric layer you have the electric glow, so I recommend that you stick to 200% scale. Okay, now let's move on. Now we have stars 1, star 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 variations of stars. They are all patterns, so you can change these patterns as we discussed earlier, and you will have a central light. Okay, this light, let's zoom out a bit. This light is a gradient with a linear dodge. You can change the color, you can change this color, you can make it more red, as you can see here. Okay, let's make it red. Let's bring up a lighter color. Okay, just for demonstration purpose. Here you have shades, so if you turn off the shades, the image is going to look brighter. You have lights. If you turn on the lights, the image is going to look lighter. We have the overlay that also give us more definition to our image. And let's go to 100% to see the sharpen in action. Okay. Sharpen, if you look into stars. No, this is the overlay. Let's go to sharpen. If you like, you can use it. We have the overall levels, so you can tweak those values if you like, and if you like to change the overall colors of your image, you can use hue and saturation, play with those values if that is what you need. Okay. Now what I like to do with these, that is why I created the stardust small, medium and large. In some portions of this image I will make small, in some portions I will make medium, in some I will make large. And in the middle I think I'm going to use one of the star types here. So let's try one. I haven't tried this before, so I'll try it now. Let's try Sunstar type 1. Okay, let's first deselect our layers and play the action. Okay, I'm going to make it much smaller. Don't show again. I'm gonna make this one much smaller, and maybe let's try to turn off our central light, since now we have our star glowing in the middle. Okay, maybe we should include this central light and reduce its opacity. Let's say to 20%, so we can have the central light and we can have we can see also our star in the middle. Let's bring it up a little bit more. Yeah, something like this. Okay, and now let's include our stardust. Let's start with medium. I'm not going to actually use the small one. Let's do the medium. So what are we going to do now? We're going to close all our folders and make a new layer. You don't have to rename it, just paint the areas that you want the stardust to appear. Okay, let's bring our opacity to 100%. I'm going to play those to some areas that are, let's say, bright, to increase the number of our stars. Okay, paint wherever you want this action to appear, and let's play the action. Stardust medium. Now click on stop and set brush opacity value to 100% and press play button again. If your opacity, as we did see before, this is the same message. So why does this message appear? It's because if you have earlier used your brush with 50%, your value may not have changed. It may remain 50%, so you need to increase it to 100% for this action to work properly. So as this is already to 100%, let's press continue. And let's wait for this action to finish. Okay, the action is done, as you can see here. Now we have increased our number of our stars in these portions. If you think that this is too much, you can reduce the count of stars, change the colors of added clouds by this action. Okay, let's collapse all these folders. As you can see here, also no layers have interrupted your work. Okay, what do we have here? We have stardust, add, overall glow of our stardust, this one is for bright images. If you have a bright image, you can use this layer here. So if you use for an ordinary image, you can include this layer here. Let's move on. Clouds, number 4. These are the green clouds. You can change the color here, or you can paint the area where you don't want green clouds to appear. Okay, let's move on. It's the same thing for clouds number 3. You can change the color, or you can mask wherever you don't want those clouds to appear. So you have 4 types of clouds with 4 different colors. Okay, let's move on. This is the stardust. Those are the stars. 2 types of stars, and you can change the colors of their glow. So let's say here the glow is blue. Let's make it more blue, or let's make it green to make it more visible. I'm not sure if you can see here, because there is a lot going on in this image. Okay, here we can see our green. Let's go to 100%. As you can see, now we can see here our green. This is our green. In some portions of the image, I may want this green, so I'm going to leave it. And in some portions of the image, I'm going to use another color. So let me just see where it is. There it is. Those are the reds. Okay. So where you don't want those reds to appear, you can hide the mask. Okay, let's just to test it, let's make our brush black, and let's choose the normal, as you can see, as a masking. Now I will go back and forth just for you to see. You can see here the change. Okay, now let's move even further. Here you have small stars. Okay, star 1 and star 2. Actually, I'm sorry, these are not small stars, these are medium stars, because we use medium. And we earlier tried to paint our glow. Actually, when you paint a glow, not stars. Stars are always pure white. Okay, and on the top you have levels, hue saturations, and hue and curves. Sorry. Okay, now in the center, I'm not very happy. Let's say that I'm not very happy with the Stardust medium, and I'm going to hide it. So pick your brush, pick your black color. Let's increase the size a bit, and let's hide here our Stardust, and let's hide it from some of other areas, so we can apply the large one. Okay, let's apply the large one here also. Maybe here as well. Okay, as you can see, we have masked our Stardust in some portions. Let's make another layer, as these layers. Make another layer, also you don't have to rename it, and let's paint some areas to our Stardust, large Stardust to appear. Okay, let's say that's it, and let's play our large Stardust. Just play the action. Same information. Check. 100%, 100%. Continue. As you can already see, stars are much larger. Okay, the action is done. Let's close this. Now we can see that we have much more going on here. It's too much, I would say. So let's decrease the numbers of our stars and those glowing clouds. Okay, over here I don't like this color, so I'm going to choose this and I'm going to hide those. Let's choose our brush, our mask, appropriate mask, and let's hide this color. Let's check if this is the appropriate color. The blue one is okay, and we will hide this one also. Green one we will leave on. This one also we will hide. In this portion I'm going to hide this one too. As I'm doing this just to demonstrate to you, I'm not going to lose much time because this tutorial is going to be already large, and I'm going to remove some of the stars. So let's say we remove star 1, maybe not, maybe star 2. Okay, so as you can see, I haven't tested this before. This is my first time. What mistake did I make now is I have applied too much of brushing at the start. So with those stardust, especially large, go gently. So do not brush large portions of your nebula. Just apply some in some small parts of your image, because I think this is too much. If I turn it off, this looks way better. So let's go to our, even if you make a mistake, it's not a problem. You have a mask, so you can mask portions of your image that you don't want those to appear. Okay, so I will do that quickly. Let's make our brush bigger. So as you can see, if we switch the mask on and off, you can see what we have hidden. Okay, but I like more if we turn this off. Let's turn on once again. Let's go to our mask, our brush. Let's hide some portions of it. Let's hide the middle to leave our star more visible. Okay. So what I really suggest, go gently with this large stardust, because I have applied too much of it and it was not very good. So I will do it again. Let's make another layer. Choose your brush the area where you want this to appear. Let's go gently just in some portions of our image. Okay, because naturally in your nebula you're not going to have a large area where a lot of big stars appear. Oh, this is not our mask. Let's delete even some of those, and let's play our action. Large. Okay. Let's say continue. As I said, I haven't tested this combination before. I have used medium, but I haven't used the large ones. Okay. This look now way better. And what I'm going to do now, collapse all folders, and I'm going to turn off those clouds. So I'm going to use to leave only those glow behind our stars. Okay, and as I can see, it looks way better than it looked before. Okay, this is about our nebula setup 1, and we will move on now with to our nebula setup 2 and 3. 2 and 3 in the cluster, as you can see here, they are both in the cluster. They are the same ones with different settings. Okay, let's delete all of those and let's play one of our nebula. Okay, as you can see here, it says no brushing, so just press play and the action will do what it does. So I will pause this video in a bit. We have the same message. Click on stop and set your brush opacity to 100% and click play button again. If brush opacity value is already set to 100%, click on continue button. So check if your opacity also as your flow are set to 100%. If they are, click continue. If they are not, click stop and set them to 100%. Okay, let's say continue. Now I will pause this video. Okay, our action is done. So let's see what it has created. So now we have here nebula clouds, nebula supernova, lightings, stars, and some color management here. Okay, let's zoom in to 100% and let's see what we have here. Let's start with clouds. So we have our background. If you change your background, you can see what is happening. Okay, here we have our clouds and our color for clouds. So also it's a gradient. I have made this gradient to apply more varieties of colors to it. If you wish, you can add some more colors to tweak it even more. Okay, we have the supernova. In this example, those supernova are black, and the supernova layer is set to multiply. If you set your color to something like this, okay, you may want to change this to linear dodge, as you can see here. Okay, let's make it more blue. Okay, and those reds, you can make them even more red. More red. Also, this one is set to multiply. You can set it to screen if you like, linear dodge, or find what suits your image. Okay, let's go further. Let's go with lightings. In this setup, lightings are also set to multiply because they are black. You can change their color if you choose a lighter color. You may want to change to linear dodge or whatever you want. Okay. Also for these two, let's make them to linear dodge, as you can see here. So really nice effect can be achieved with this action. This action is mostly used for background. Okay, let's go further. We have here some stars. Those are also patterns, so you can change them, change the colors of their glow. So let's make them blue. Let's make them light blue. Okay, like this. Let's make this one red. Okay. And here you will have the nebula levels, so play with those values, decrease your levels or increase it, whatever, and play with hue and saturation. Oh, I'm sorry. Here you can saturate your image or desaturate, do whatever you think is best for your project. Okay, these are the Nebula setup 2 and 3. Okay, now I will delete this one, and I will play number 3 again, just to keep those settings. And I will pause the video. Okay, the action is done. And let's now hide some of the stars that are cut off, because they are masked, and I haven't found a way to mask properly exactly every star, so I'm not sure if it's possible, but you can do it with your masks. So let's go to our nebula stars here. Let's first collapse all folders. Let's go to our stars, apply a mask, and let's paint with our brush foreground color black. Let's choose appropriate size, and let's hide some of our already masked stars. Let's decrease the size so we can be more precise. I'm not going to do this all the way. I'm gonna hide only some of those just to show you how it's done. Okay. And what I would like to add now, it's one of those 5 planets. So let's say I want to add a rocky planet. So deselect all your layers, go to select, deselect, and let's apply rocky planet. It says no brushing, so you don't have to brush anything, just play. These are PSD files that I have made to be here as a smart object, to appear as a smart object. So you can enter here, you will see those layers, so you can edit it from here, or you can select your move tool, select the entire folder, and paste it into your scene. As you can see, the size is the same. You can now delete your smart object, as you already have this in layers. Okay, why this planet is in layers? Because you have shadow and glow layers that are connected or linked. So for example, if you had a sun over there, you would like to rotate your glow and shadow appropriately to where your sun is positioned. So let's make it something like this. Let's deselect our layers to apply a Sunstar type 1. Let's play it. and let's wait for actions to finish. Here is our star. Let's move it here and let's make it much bigger. Select the entire folder. Let's make our star big enough. Our sun. And let's move it over here. And now what I want to do with this star, you can change colors also. So you have two types of stars inside. The first one is white, the second one has a color, and the third one is a glow, and it also has a color. Okay, as you can see, we can tweak it like this, for example. And you can do also with your planet. A glow has also a color, so you can change it appropriately to your sun color. So if your sun color is, let's say, yellow, this glow is going to be yellow. Okay, let's close those and let's apply all other planets. I'm not going to try to create a nice looking image now. I'm just trying to show you what those actions have. So let's apply earthly planet. Let's deselect our layers. Let's apply earthly planet. Here's our earthly planet. Rocky planet we already have. Let's apply frozen planet. There it is. Gas planet. Okay, ring planet, something like Saturn. Sunstar type 1 we already have. Sunstar type 2. Let's apply those. Okay, the action is done. This is our Sunstar type 2, as we did see earlier. We are not going to discuss this again. Now let's go with single star type 1, 2, 6. Okay, let's deselect our layers and let's play the action again. Okay, there it is. Let's deselect, select, deselect layers, type 2. Okay, let's position it. I will position this just for you so you can see it. Type 3, let's select, deselect layers, play the action. This is number 3. Number 4, deselect layers, play the action. Number 5, deselect layers, play the action. As well for number 6, deselect layers and play the action. Okay, so these are our 6 types of stars plus 2 types of sun. As you can see here, they are all different, or they're all different, but the setup is the same. So we're going to take one to see what it has. They all have same setup. Only difference is the star variation. Okay, all of those 6 star types have 3 star layers. First one is a white one, as you can see over here. If I turn it off, you can see it's white. The one behind it, it's yellow. Okay, and the last one is orange. So you can change those colors. Let's say you want to make it blue. So the first color is lighter one, and the second is the one behind is a darker one. Same color but darker. You can also try some other colors, something like this. Okay, as you can see, it looks good. Okay, what we haven't talked about is low density gas and simple background stars. Those two you're not going to use very often, but let's see what it is. Let's close this. I don't want to save it, and let's delete all of our previous work just to see what these two are. So let's first apply low density gas, so it doesn't require any brushing. So let's play. As you can see here, it's nothing else but some clouds with a different set of colors. So you can turn some of them off and on and change their colors. Okay. Let's deselect our layers and apply simple background stars. Okay, let's play this action also. This one is a very quick one. So these are simple background stars. So we have low density gas and we have background stars. In this low density gas, you can increase your fill. Those gas 1, 2, 4, they're all set to 5%. You want to increase, their visibility, you can, as you can see here. Okay, so let's say I want to see more blue, and more of this color too. Okay, and let's tweak a bit our background stars. Those are all patterns with different sizes. This is scale 31%, this scale is 21, and this one is 11%. All of those patterns are well made, so you won't see any repetition. Okay, you can leave just one on, the smallest one or middle one or the biggest ones. Only thing you will need to create, I left this for you to make, is a glow. So decide what size of your stars you would like to apply to your background, and then make a glow behind. So let's make a glow for this one, for example. Let's copy this layer and let's rasterize it, and let's apply a little glow. Yeah, 2.7 for this size will be good. So if you turn it off, you can see what is happening. So this is about it. You can create a very large variety of different sorts of galaxies, nebulas, star variations. You can combine multiple images. Let me show you one more thing, what you can do. Let's open up just a few images, just because I want to show you how to combine a few of your let's say you made a few nebulas that you want to intersect. Let's move this one here, select your move tool, move this one here, and let's say you want to intersect them properly, so you don't see this line. If you take an ordinary brush, it's not going to look well. But that is why I created this last one called Cosmos Cloud Dual Brush Preset 0. This will allow you to erase your image properly. So also do this, make it 50%, and let's try to erase this edge here. Do it also in multiple passes. As you can see, it looks way better than erased with a regular brush. This way you can make really large images and use them for your projects. crop it, and as you can see, this image is already very large. So you can create let's say 10 of nebulas, and you can combine them all together with the stardust, and you can really create very large images for your, let's say, fantasy project, or let's say you're doing some 3D animations, and you need a very large background where your ships are going to move, and you are going to combine all that together in After Effects or some other software. Okay, I really spend a lot of time working on these actions, so I really hope you are going to like it and you are going to find it useful for your future projects. So thank you for watching this tutorial, and see you next time.